it's supposed to feel.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
How's it supposed to feel?
How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.
How's it supposed to feel?
How's it supposed to feel?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Somebody needs to work on that curtain thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for staying away from the wet spot, whatever that is. I heard that was going on tonight or something. You might slip in that. I'm just saying. Look, thanks for being with us tonight, folks. We are in for quite a doozy. So much has happened in this last week that there's really just too much to cover. There's a lot of great stories that were missed. There's a lot of great stories that were undercooked. So let's see. What are we going to talk about first? Let's talk about Disney. First up, they just can't seem to get out of their own way. There are far too many departments involved in making any kind of a decision over there. And now communication between them is broken down. For example, after it became official that the Acolyte was donezo, we find that they can't sell any of their Woke Pride merchandise. They can't sell their Wish merchandise, and they're pretty much out of luck on anything but maybe original trilogy Star Wars or the original through Endgame Marvel toys. There's really not a lot else out there to sell. They really have bound themselves into being a girls' brand, despite the fact that they wanted to be a boys' brand. And while America still wants traditional American things, Disney keeps trying to sell their political garbage things. And they're trying to force it really hard right now. So much so that they are willing to tear down America in their own parks. Tearing down Frontierland and Liberty Square is not going to win you fans, Disney, but it will make your masters in China and BlackRock elated. I'm wondering, is this Iger's official announcement that he's running for chairman in China's new world government? I would estimate that is. Thank you for that. I appreciate the late drum there. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Now, the box office doesn't seem promising after this weekend. Hey, it was...
That was me. That was for me, not you.
Okay. Well, I wrote these jokes, let me tell you. So, look, the box office really did stall this weekend. It didn't seem promising in any way. And after what we've experienced recently, there's a dismal performance around every corner. They couldn't even muster up a total of $100 million in total this weekend between all of the 28-plus films. In fact, the top 3 films didn't change at all this weekend, but their totals did slightly. The only thing new that moved the needle was the Reagan biopic, which I thought was a good film. And from what I've seen, that was actually heavily suppressed, and it wasn't really released on a huge number of screens. It was also uncovered by the mainstream media, and it ended up starting in 4th place, which is not a big win, but it certainly showed that the per-theater average is a thing. Like I said, was it a great film? No, but it sure made you feel good when you left the theater, even though as you were leaving during the credits, they're playing Reagan's processional. At least it was able to beat The Crow, which I don't know if that's much of a win. The Crow can't even fly over a re-release of Coraline. I think that's 20 years ago today. Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, we've got to talk about some video game stuff, though, because as you know, I do run a video game channel called That Gameplays. Gameplays. That's right. And the video game studios are really big trouble. I got a video coming out about that tomorrow. And some studios are kind of doomed because it looks like despite having all this money, Sony has a massive failure on its hands with Concord. And while they'll be okay, Quantic Dream has a financial liability on its hand in Dustborn. That title is so embarrassing. Combine the two together, actually, and those two games still seem to outdraw Kamala Harris. Yeah. Boy, did I step on my own joke there. That's terrible. That's right.
You are correct, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, well, look, if you don't have a fake Beyonce appearance, you're really not going to draw a whole lot of people. Thank you. Yeah. And finally, we have to talk about Rings of Power. In fact, we have a top 5 for that tonight.
No. You did not do this.
I did a top 5. I did. Here we go. What are the 5 things I'd rather do than watch the Rings of Power? What are the 5 things I'd rather do than watch the Rings of Power? Number 5. Clear a clog from a running garbage disposal with my bare hands. Yeah, I think that could be a fateful experience. Anyway, number 4, the 4th reason why that I'd rather do than watch the Rings of Power. Run barefoot across an old lava flow. I think that would be a better use of my time.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Ouch.
I would applaud for that. Would that be your Special Olympics appearance when you do that?
Well, yeah, I think after that I would only be appearing in Special Olympics. Number 3, the number 3 reason that what I'd rather do than watch the Rings of Power. Number 3, windsurf in front of a Category 4 hurricane. I think that would be a more effective and safe use of my time. I do. That's right. I'm not sure they make that sound, but thanks, Toxic. Appreciate it. Alec Baldwin's not here. I don't see him. All right, anyway. So, number 2. The number 2 reason what I'd rather do than watch Rings of Power is stream the game Dustborn on my channel for 24 hours straight. Yeah. Wow. Man, I knew that was going to be a little flat. All right. And number 1, the number 1 thing that I'd rather do than watch the Rings of Power is watch Comix Division as the feature dancer at Jolly's favorite strip club.
Oh, there it is.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right. I'll take one for the team. I'm telling you right now.
You're taking comics for the team?
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's them. That's all the jokes we got tonight, and I wrote every single one.
That was great. That was better than mine.
No. I wrote every single one. You can tell. We've got a great show for you tonight. We know for sure we got Brahmable, we got CC Karaoke. Of course, we've got the man himself, Toxic Man Flu. And if Jolly overcomes his addiction to strip clubs, he might show up as well. So stick with us tonight. Here we go. Tox, start the show.
I love it.
CultureCasino has arrived to tell us that Disney stock is down to below $97 a share.
How did you know that? That's exactly why I showed up. I saw that this was going to be your favorite day ever, Mike. I know you're a YouTuber, but you're very involved in Disney stock.
I am absolutely a YouTuber. Thank you for recognizing that, sir. CultureCasino. You sent me nothing, right? Yesterday at 10. Oh, uh-oh. I didn't send the link. I was talking about him and I didn't even send it. Here I was talking about him at the beginning of the show for not being here, and I just see my DMs and he says, "You do know that you..." Here, I'm going to show this. I'm going to show my DMs. I got to do this before Culture gets here, otherwise he'll laugh at me. Oh, Culture, I was talking about you earlier.
Oh, no.
You're supposed to act like you care.
Okay.
So here it says, here's yesterday, 8:36 a.m., 10 o'clock. Loki told me to send you this for tomorrow morning. Kisses and hugs, 10:07. 9:30. Do you know you sent me nothing, right? Oops. Okay, this is proof positive I am a YouTuber.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming back. We got a lot going on tonight. Several stories, in fact, with the leading one, this one right here. Streaming services have an uncertain future. And while that's not necessarily funny, I find it amusing because they've spent so very much money on streaming services. And I think it's a giant waste. We're going to have a panel discussion about that. And we're going to jump right into that in just a moment. But first, I want to acknowledge all the amazing people in the chat, all the generosity we've had for the show. I can't believe the incredible stream we had for 25K last night. I want to say thanks to all of you for that. It was glorious in so
Neither
many
can
different
Mexican
ways.
Iron Man.
Hey, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. I know it seems like I didn't invite him, but that's not true.
No, I didn't invite him.
Well, okay.
I'll take it on me, man.
Oh, all right.
Brown
Fair
lives
enough.
may matter, but
Fair enough.
No.
Well, actually, I left a lot of people out of the list. I still feel bad. We were going to go another hour or two, but being able to check out Mikey's stream, when he was what do they call it?
We streamed his stream.
Streaming us. Yeah.
Streaming us. That was great.
That was incredible.
That was great. That was really good. You look great as Hobo Gandalf, by the way.
You know what? I have to tell you, that is the hottest costume I've ever worn. And I think I signed up at 50K to wear like a onesie or something, or maybe that. I think 100.
You are There's two things going to happen at 50K. You are going to do a full body waxing,
I am
and
not
you're going to
doing
wear a onesie. Yes.
Okay. Onesie I'm going to do.
Six is sending me stuff. I've got all that. So.
Yeah, but the waxing was not a thing. Because
Yes, it is.
no, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
No, even if I did say that, I'm going to tell you, it'd be the one time I go back on my word in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I ain't going to happen.
You can let me do it. I'll be gentle.
I ain't going to let anybody do it. Speaking of, but what I will let people do, and I want to say thank you to Ruby Who for a gifted membership.
Ruby!
Thank you for that. We got a few more in here and some membership chats that I don't see, but I will grab in a moment. Cyrano 2960 for 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. What a great way to start the show. Oh my gosh. One of them was Mad Mardigan. Oh, wow. Did somebody send him the link for tonight? He deserves it. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Scott Westbrook for 5 Culture Casino memberships as well. Thank you, Scott. Incredibly generous, my friend. That's 11 memberships already at the beginning of the stream. Folks, we set a record for memberships. We are over 1,000. We could be over 1,100 at this rate, folks. You are all incredible. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Scott, Cyrano, Ruby Hoove, amazing stuff out there. Those of you folks over on the Green Machine, I see you over there. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all you. BMO Beta, Weatherman, War Monkey, and a few other folks just
Did you say War Monkey?
War Monkey. Yeah.
War Monkey.
War Monkey.
You want to touch my monkey?
I don't think so. I got Mark Fields, though. Mark Fields for 5 Culture Casino Cash saying Amandla Stenberg blamed the end of the Acolyte on the alt-right. When asked for comment, an unnamed alt-right spokesperson said, "Who's Amandla Stenberg?"
Ooh, that's good.
Thank you.
I like to call her Amandla Hug and Kiss.
Well, there you go. I need you know what I need? I need Mark to write my jokes, apparently, because that was a good one. Here's another one for 5 Culture Casino Cash saying, pardon the mixing of languages, but Disney I can't read this at all. I need better glasses. Here we go. Pardon the mixing of languages, but Disney delenda est por encorajar les otros. Really? I don't know what that means, but probably said something that's going to get me banned. Liberty Halls Cat for a Culture Casino membership. Thank you, Liberty Halls. And I think Card Shark actually is appreciating that right now. Look at that.
It's one of my favorite all-time game shows was Card Shark.
Card Shark? Yeah, super fun. Mm-hmm. Walter Tomaszewski, good to see you, Walter, for 5 Culture Casino Cash says, CC, how would you advise Disney to update their parks without destroying Walt's vision? Is his 1950s vision too old-fashioned for upcoming audiences? No, because we should always be in constant touch with history. We should have an understanding of it. We should be able to recall it. We should be able to go out and touch it if we want to. The wonderful thing about the way the parks, the wonderful thing, the way he set up the Magic Kingdom and Disneyland Park itself was the ability to look outside of the ring, the original hub and spoke. It was designed to be able to be expandable. Unfortunately, in California, there's less of that. But in Florida, there's zero reason to try to update the parks by destroying its history. History is important. I don't care what it is. And if you ignore history, you are doomed to repeat it. So how would I tell them? Do what you originally planned to do there. The gift of space was given to you, and there's plenty of expansion pads around Magic Kingdom. So build another pathway, build another area, maybe move Small World out of the way over to Epcot where it should have been moved to in the first place, which actually there's a plan for. So yeah, just, you know what? That's how you do it. That's how you save it. World Showcase would benefit from Small World or even possibly behind Future World. But there's so much space there. There's zero reason to destroy anything inside the park. So thank you for that, Walter Tomaszewski. I appreciate it. A couple of member chats I want to get to before we move on. Cocho Dragon, good to see you, my friend. A member for an entire year. Thank you, Cocho. Says, Iger once again had ESPN put ESPN poll because of his greed. Yeah. The carriage agreement. The carriage agreement's a real problem, and it's going to happen to every single distributor of their products, not just obviously the satellite folks at DirecTV, but everywhere else. All these carriers are going to have a carriage dispute. There's no reason to carry Disney if Disney's going to carry itself. So punish them. make them give you the rock bottom prices. And, if they offer you Disney Plus, say, I'm not going to help you distribute your garbage. So there's that. But thank you, Coach. That was a great member chat. And we got one more from our good friend, Dave G. Sound, who says, touch it. I'm not sure what I'm touching, but yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did say that I would definitely clean out a disposal while it was powered up, rather than watch the rings of power. I don't know how people are doing that. But let's jump over to our first story, Tox. If you want, let's get the folks in here on the dynamic scene, who all deserve to be here. Hello, gentlemen. How are you today? Brahma Bull and Mr. CC Karaoke. How are you?
Doing good. Had a
sorry.
good show this morning. Had the granddaughter over yesterday, as everybody saw, that was at the 25K stream.
Ah, wow.
Did you get an invite to the 25K stream?
Hell no, I didn't. I had to beg for one. Well, I didn't beg. I asked one time, and then he sent it.
And then you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I came on for 3 minutes, maybe, max.
Yeah, well, he just wanted to show off the baby. Let's not lie about it.
No, I wanted to be part of the celebration. I did a topless stream for you for a celebration.
Oh,
I think I should
You
be
look
at
pretty
this
good.
one.
Yeah.
You looked decent,
Hey.
Well, you guys saw the backstage pictures because our wives shared them all.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
that
right.
was bad.
Everybody on stream only saw from about here up. No nip.
Yeah. Yeah, nips were out.
You heard of the show Band of Brothers?
Yeah.
Well, the images we got from the wives was Band of Bellies. It was pretty funny.
It was.
I'm sorry, I'm going to do this for myself.
It was not flattering.
Yeah, no. And then seeing me naked, you don't want that.
Yeah, true story. All right, so let's jump on the first story. I've been
You
hiding
gonna
it in.
even bring in CC?
Oh, hi there.
Hey,
And what about?
So, hold on
there
a
is another
second.
guest,
Hold on,
too.
wait. Yeah, let's CC Karaoke. Let's bring him in.
he's already in here. We need Jolly.
Oh, hi there.
No, wait. There's
I
something
see
here
him.
in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage, it's Destiny.
That's right.
Jolly must be at the strip club.
Yeah, here he is. Hey, what's going on?
There's the man.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Oprah.
Yeah. Sorry I'm late. I was down at the Gentlemen's Club, and
We know.
yeah, this guy, Comix Division, got on stage. Anyway, we all went back up to the front and asked for our money back.
Did you get the binoculars? Be
No.
able to see him?
They did pass out complimentary microscopes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Microscopes. Oh,
Every girl's crazy about a short-dressed man.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I got
are
a bone to pick with you, Mr. Gandalf.
What?
You didn't invite me on the
Microscope?
25K,
That's not true. I did.
and you invited that other Muppet Marvin, and he didn't even come on screen.
Yeah, I invited you as well. Calm
You
down.
two-time Muppet me.
I did not. I even tried to be on your show last night, but that wasn't going to work out well. I mean, even you couldn't be on your own show last night. So
That's a good point.
yeah. Speaking of which, I do want to talk about the story. I think there's a lot to say here, and I want to hear you guys' opinions. Look, I don't think these streaming services are going to be around all that long. I think there's only room for 3, unless they're like a very special streaming service. What do you guys think?
Well, I think
just
it's
throwing
gotten
it
to
to
be the
everybody.
same as cable. I mean,
Yeah.
we all got rid of cable to have 1 or 2 streaming services, not to have to buy 8 of them. It costs the same as cable. What's the point?
Well, I think that's.
I don't see.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't see cable coming back either, and I say that for the reason it's like, okay, like grounded internet, right? Like people still kind of the cable was packaged with phone, was packaged with your internet, and that's all well and good, but that's still grounded to your location, right? It's not movable.
Right.
Now, cell phones are not perfect because you still have to be within reach of a cell tower.
Right.
But that is portable internet. And
Right.
streaming is kind of that evolution of making television portable. You don't have to be in your living room. You can be anywhere that you have internet. So I still think that we're going to move towards a more portability, and cable television in its absolute classic function is still an actual landline that's going into your house. So I don't think that's going to be the future.
You
It's
think-
not going to be
but-
the future, but you've got to get the cable companies to accept that, because most cable
Yeah.
companies, like here, Xfinity, Comcast, will not let you have the 1 gig internet speed unless you have a cable package.
Really?
Well, that's it. Right.
Oh, really?
They want to keep going the old way.
I have AT&T
Well,
fiber.
they want to keep getting their money.
and,
It's not available here. I mean, it depends on the availability in your area on what you're able to do or not do, which is also a joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's 3 different ones here. I think you can get AT&T, Advant or something, and then Verizon cable modem. And it just, the cable delivery system, if you have that when there's more people on it, it slows down. The fiber systems are supposed to be consistent, but they're a little bit more brittle on that. So, and then there's the satellite stuff like CC has, and he has to be somewhere near the equator for it to work, which living in Canada doesn't help much. So, but they got you by the hairy. So you've got to do all this stuff and watch the internet, watch YouTube, they get you on all that, and then they just start ratcheting up the prices for things. So they ratcheted up Netflix and the Peacock and all these other things, but there's only so many good shows to go around. So if you look at it, ABC, NBC, CBS, when you had those and then you had Fox, there was only enough for 3 to 4 really good shows on each of those networks. And at some time, you might have like CBS have 1 good show and ABC had 7, or NBC had a bunch. And that's where they would go up and down and back and forth. CBS was number 1 in a powerhouse for a while. Then it was NBC, and then it was ABC. And there was a point when Fox became number 1 with viewership that was huge. Well, you start breaking that out into how many streaming services are there? 8, 9, 10, 20? So you're muted.
You're muted, Culture.
So if there's 20 or so, let's say it, then you're only going to get like 1 good show per. Okay. So Tulsa King. Where is that? Paramount? There's 1 good show. Right? The Godzilla one, the Monarch or whatever on Apple Plus. Okay. Maybe there's 1 or 2 there.
Right.
And then they only make 6 episodes. So that's it. I mean, I was getting Acorn TV to watch this specific show that I like out of New Zealand. A New Zealand cop drama thing. It's pretty funny. It's a humorous thing. But after the first month, I saw all the shows. They dropped them all, and that was it. $5, I was done. So you went from all this advertisement dollars and all these things and everybody getting together and talking to water cooler and all of that, to me giving you $5 for all 7 or 8 of the shows that you made, and that's it.
Episodes, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And
Yeah,
I'd say
episodes.
Paramount is about the only one worth getting anything for, and that's Taylor Sheridan. It's not just Tulsa King.
Right.
It's most of Taylor Sheridan's stuff.
And Tulsa King's really good. Taylor Sheridan
Yep.
stuff is really good. He's hot right now, and then that's what's going to be. Netflix was like they just threw shit at a wall for a long time. Netflix did, and they
Yeah,
got
but they
all the
also
Marvel
licensed
stuff.
everything.
Yeah. So, and you can't make money if you're licensing things. Not unless you are cutthroat that way.
Well, if you were the only game in town like Netflix was when they were licensing everything, it's everybody
that's
else thinking, oh, now we can do it and take everything off of Netflix. And then that's how you get 8 to 10 different services that each cost $14.99, $19.99, whatever they cost. And you get right back up to the cost of cable. So what was the point? I mean, there was Netflix as the alternative, and then maybe Hulu. Now we've got everything. Every freaking company has their own streaming service.
Right.
Don't forget,
Pointless.
there's us, in the physical media realm, like me, my boy Tom Connors, Fanzine. We're really pushing back because we're still buying our physical media. A lot of people are wising up. Their favorite show comes out, they wait for the DVD or the Blu-ray release. They can go buy it for $10 or $15 or whatever, and avoid paying a whole year's subscription for 100 and something or whatever bucks on one of these streaming services. The vibe is real, and we're starting to understand and realize that we're getting ripped off here, folks. I saw a tweet the other day, I think Tom actually retweeted it, where somebody had like all the streaming services, and they still couldn't find the one movie they wanted to watch. And Tom retweeted him by saying, physical media, man, physical media.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, that's what I've been building. But I mean, I try and get the ones I know they're going to ban, like original Blazing Saddles, Song of the South,
Right.
you know, those kind of things, and some of the stuff that's older that
Inland
I
and color.
like. Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it's the future, but
1984.
the future is the past at this point, you know, and that's something, you know, we were talking about backstage before we got started. I think is, you know, we've got to, you know, fight for physical media. We've got to
We have
fight
to fight for
for
our right
to party that too.
party.
Yeah, but no, we have to maintain our ability to keep the things that we love the way that they are, which is a huge problem even with these streaming services. Same thing's happening in video games. They're changing the things we love in real time. That's not
Yeah.
okay, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. We've got to figure out a way to preserve that film history, and they're going to do everything they can to destroy it.
Well,
Well, they
and
did that
another
with
option.
Disney, with the dictionary, right? Go ahead, promise.
Yeah. What another option is, you know, like what little Chad does. He gets all the physical media, and he'll also go to the library and get the physical media, and he won't, you know, he'll keep that physical media safe so that it doesn't, you know, eventually DVDs get scratches, that kind of stuff, by putting it on his own Plex server, and then he's got
Right.
access to everything digitally,
Yeah.
but he also has to back up his physical media, which is not a bad way to go, because having the physical media is one thing, but I mean, just with video games, like my NES, no, I have to buy a new connector every few years because those things don't last. So you've
Yeah.
got to protect your physical media, but doing something like a Plex server and just, you know, putting everything onto something that you can use digitally, at least for now, is also a good idea.
Or just wait on the tech, because eventually they're going to get, you know, the terabytes go up to the megabytes and the gigabytes and the gigabytes, and you know, the next byte, you're going to have so much room on your computer that you'll probably be able to take your whole library and just download it, you know, at some point. You know, just
That
go
or
through
World
all-
War III happens and we all go back to troglodyte.
Well, if that were to
Back
happen, Mrs. Flu
everything
just. Oh, sorry, CC.
No, I was gonna say back everything up. I've got like all the work I do on my channel. I back up on 5 different hard drives because one fails, another fails. And with video games, I mean, you got Nintendo trying to take down all the archive websites because apparently it's, you know, people, you know, archiving Nintendo games is hurting their bottom line or something. So they're doing a lot of that. And I know other 5 more will pop up every time one is taken down, but you have to keep at it. You can't bend over. You can't, you know, you can't
You're
surrender.
right. I reached over 50 and I couldn't bend over anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that's right.
Okay.
Well,
But I mean,
Okay,
physical,
physical media.
sure, but you back
Yeah.
everything up. There has to be archives of everything so it doesn't get lost.
your media entertainment is just like the rest of your life that we talk about in the libertarian world of you being responsible for things. Okay. If I have everything in quote unquote the cloud, that means somebody else owns it. I just get access. Well, when you can only get access to stuff, they can take it away.
Yeah.
So in the prepping
Right.
world, they get people say, "Oh, you have access to this place in Colorado or wherever they built it that's got these underground bunkers." And also, well, if they let you in, you do. What if they
Right.
don't? I mean, when it really hits the fan, what are they really going to do? And
Well, that's what we're seeing with like
yeah,
Amazon
it's
and
exactly what
buying
we're
a
seeing with
movie.
all this. Yeah,
Well-
Amazon is buying it and then they take it away. Amazon Music, I can't get the music that I want to, right? And to download it, that's why I try to go to everybody that has music you can download, Bandcamp, those kind of places, and I try and support those, like XRL7 and Corey
Yep.
and Tom McDonald and several others. I try and go and download their stuff, pay for it, keep it. But I have to be diligent. I've got drives here, thumb drives and all that stuff with the music and that kind of stuff, and I've got those actually in a safety deposit box.
I
There's
still
stuff
got
that I
all
wanna
my I still got all my downloads from Napster, y'all. I mean, I've been stocking up
Right.
for a while.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe Napster should come back. They wouldn't sue us, would they?
I don't think so.
No, I think it'd be fine.
I think it'd be fine. It should be fine.
What do you think, Court? CC, you could start your own Napster.
Probably.
Culture, there
Here's
is
my
a super chat, I
music
think.
collection.
Yeah, I think we do have one that's definitely relevant to the conversation here. Walter Tomaszewski for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, I never understood why Netflix is so successful at streaming and other companies aren't. Well, my answer to that is very simple, believe it or not. It's this. Netflix was taking everybody else's stuff at a flat rate. They were making great deals. And then they were the only game in town to watch whatever it was. And all the studios saw what this was and decided this was the new format. Is the streaming became a quote unquote format, except it really wasn't. There was only going to be one or two companies that could do it well. And unless you're giving it away for basically free, like Amazon does, there really isn't any incentive to have more than one streaming service at a time unless somebody else is making good content. The thing is, they no longer do this. They went well past what we were calling peak television for far too long with too many cable channels. Now, the other problem is not only were these streaming services, the Johnny Come Lately streaming services, having issues, their issues were all because they had to make more original content. They had to turn themselves into individual HBOs in order for people to stick with a streaming service. Unlike Netflix, which was just using everybody else's stuff and occasionally doing an original thing, they decided they wanted to be HBO and spend $200 million on 8 episodes of terrible television.
Boy.
Right.
So that's why Netflix, and not only that, Netflix took a decade and a half to make streaming work. That's the other thing.
Yeah, because remember,
Netflix
they used to just deliver discs through the mail.
Yeah.
That's how they started.
Yep.
They're very similar to how Amazon did it, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is a case where the first one in was actually the most successful. Well, there's a car. Sorry. They were the most successful.
Man, if that was a fart.
Yeah, they did they set it up the best. I mean, sometimes the first of the
Their
market
interface
is
better.
not going to be the best. In this case, it was the best.
Yeah.
Well, they went worldwide, guys. I mean, when they hit with that Squid Game, then you're starting to hit, different continents and different languages, but everybody can relate to the same show. That's when you start breaking in the big bucks. So I think they kind of broke that cusp first out of all the other streaming networks.
Yeah, and Hulu was kind of the second, and what they did was they also offered you your local channels. So that's where they kind of split off from what Netflix was doing and made their own thing valuable in a different way. Because if you're going to cut the cable, most people still wanted their local channels.
They want
because
like
then you can
$70
actually
a month
watch
for that now.
the main channels. Yeah, and it's crazy.
It's insane.
I mean,
yeah. So Netflix is a bridge company that ended up on top. So a bridge technology company ended up on top. Where Amazon was also a bridge company, technology company ended up on top. In the case of Amazon, Sears and Roebuck was a loser, and in the case of Netflix, Blockbuster was a loser.
Yep.
So Amazon took all of those books that nobody wanted and put them up there, and we're making money reselling them to college students at a lower price you can get at the bookstore, and then shipping those out. And then they started branching out and selling other things, and Sears was like, they were too old to realize that that's the wave of the future. It's never going to be there. It's not going to work. And then where's Sears? Gone. Where's Amazon? Top of the heap. Netflix came in and said, you know what? Instead of having to drive to Blockbuster and then realize that nothing's there, because when you were going to Blockbuster in the heyday, if you didn't get there early in the week, there was nothing there to rent.
Yeah.
And you just you'd end up with some of the same stuff or stuff that you didn't really want to watch. New releases took forever because they only had so many. Whereas with Netflix, you knew what they had right there.
Yeah.
That was the convenience factor. Because remember, Redbox used to be able to go and do that, and you could go, and then a Redbox is still around, but it has a phone.
No, they just went under
ended.
like last month.
Yeah.
Last month they were
ended.
gone. Right.
Yeah.
But they stuck around because you could go and drive around and get it, but you still had to go get something.
Yep.
Netflix delivered it to you. And then
you
Netflix,
knew what was in stock.
You knew it was in stock. You could do that. And then when Netflix got enough money together, they built the ability to store and stream stuff. So they have a huge internet pipe and they got a huge amount of data store. And that's why they were able to get over. But the other entertainment companies did what Sears did. And they said, oh, no, you can't do that. And they're now where Sears was with Amazon. Sears had done their own website, tried to do their own selling. Walmart is trying to catch up with their own kind of Amazon-esque thing. And it's really not working. The only thing that's really working is Public Square, which is the anti-woke, we're not anti-cancel one, and that's working. But these other companies they tried and they failed because they didn't have the content. They had to buy somebody else's stuff. They didn't have that slow run up that Netflix had, and somebody at Netflix was smart and knew that this was the future and where things were going. So they had their own Steve Jobs, and they set up, and here they are.
Yeah. And that's, yeah. And so thank you, Walter. That's kind of the breakdown for what happened there. I appreciate the 5 Culture Casino cash. That's exactly.
You got a lot out of that one, huh?
What happened, indeed. we've got a couple more pertinent ones I want to get to. Of course, we're going to jump the line a little bit for 6, who I missed last night, for 10 Culture Casino cash. Sends me a pair character saying, thank you. No, thank you, 6. You are the best around.
Yeah, but did you
She
see
put an
what she said
addendum on
afterwards?
No,
I picked
It's a
that
saggy
super
sack.
sticker because it most closely resembles a saggy sack.
that's actually kind of true. Yeah, speaking of, no, not speaking of, we can't do that. We got Mockety for
Hey,
5
Mockety.
for 5 Culture Casino cash. Says, hey, Culture and chat. We completely destroyed Dustborn's peak player count and had more people watching than their current player count today. LOL. Wow. That's fantastic
Nice.
news, my friend. Well done. Yeah, we also have to say Makini is still growing. He's a great artist, and I think commissions might be open. So if you're looking for some original, amazing art, hit up Makini Draws, and there you go.
Can you
Thank
draw me
Makini.
like one of those French girls?
He probably can. Yeah, I would hate to see you drawn like one of those French girls. I do know this.
Bull's milk, the painting.
Default name is here for 5 Culture Casino cash.
Default.
That's an interesting avatar. Well done. Says, how many times have you seen a post that says XYZ show isn't returning for a 3rd season? And you're like, I didn't know it existed. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you. Maybe a zillion. And again, this speaks to the fact that streaming is just, I don't know. It's kind of like, what were those fad toys like a
Slap bracelets,
yeah, or a Tamagotchi.
Furbies.
Yeah, Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
The parachute pant Velcro wallet.
Yeah.
The sticky spider things you threw against the wall and it crawled down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah.
Oh, those are still awesome. If you
Yeah.
can find one of those quarter machines at a restaurant still.
Yeah, but I always try and swallow them.
Yeah,
Maybe 50 cents now.
Beanie
You would.
Babies, Cabbage Patch Kids. The chat's on fire.
Pogs.
Pogs. Yeah.
Pogs. What?
Indeed.
I didn't do that. Oh, Pog. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really crazy. Service Vero is giving us some computer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. But there was a lot of that, right? There was, Pet Rocks. Thank you. And what else?
Chia.
I actually
Pets.
have a pet rock right behind me.
Well,
They're great. My wife gave me one. for
and that
Christmas.
dating size, Farmers Only. The
Does
dating
Floral
site.
live underneath
You
there?
don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
That's right. Yeah.
They got a lot of sheep. Just ask Jock McHugh.
Jacques McHugh.
Well, all I know is
I thought all the sheep were on Ashley Madison.
Oh, my.
Oh, there it is.
The beautiful sheep ball, the beautiful sheep ball.
I think that's the pigs, if you're talking about the view.
All right. Well, I want to say thanks for all of you who have contributed to the stream so far. You are appreciated.
Fenrir House. Oh, God, girls
What?
we're spending a date with. Oh, come on.
Bad Company was apparently a fad. There you go. Mood rings.
Parachute pants. I had red, green, blue, and white parachute pants.
Wow.
Also
There was
a pair
a-
of white Levi 501s.
We had a fashion trend when I was early teens. It was called cross colors. And there was like different jeans and shirts for it and stuff. And it kind of came and went. It was supposed to be like an anti-racist, movement of colors or clothes that
Like Benetton, the United Colors of Benetton.
it's just like a bring everybody together type of thing. Cross colors. Some of you kids in the chat may remember, as if you're around back in the 90s. But it kind of faded out.
Jams. I remember
That
those.
must have been regional.
Bermuda shorts.
It was in the country, United States. I don't know about worldwide.
What was that?
I'm sorry, I just shot Mrs. Flu with the phaser that Captain Spire made for me.
Ah, sweet.
The Star Trek Generation 1 phaser.
Amazing.
Now she's going to come in and kill me. I'll be right back.
Okay. Bye then. All right. Well, I just want to say that, wow, that went a lot better than I thought. We got to talk about streaming for a while.
Mrs.
go
Mrs.
ahead.
Would you
Flute,
like me to say it again?
how much booze do we have? So you said something about saving for the apocalypse. We have been redoing stuff in the house, and how many bottles of Southern Comfort do I have?
I don't even want to say it out loud.
I have about
but
35 bottles of Southern Comfort.
Let's just say that he will be very comfortable
Oh, wow.
when we get to the end of the world.
There you go.
As we
So
know it.
she came in to tell me that.
That's like it's like my dad when they moved a couple months ago. My mom suddenly found out about all the hidden bottles of Blanton's through the house.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
There's like 45 of them.
That's
He
an
had them in.
investment.
He had them in almost every room, just tucked away in different places.
Smart man.
That'll be me with my
Yeah.
guns.
It's amazing. Food, water, and booze. Well done.
Oh, Mars
All right.
Monkey Mix. That's only 2 weeks worth.
Oh, whoa. Hey now. Hey now.
That's kind of true.
Wow.
I hope that's not true. You guys need new
What?
livers. You need
What?
new livers. Need new livers.
This is a 3-day-old bottle.
Yeah.
Joking.
Choking?
Not really.
That I opened this morning. Yes, I know.
No, it's a 3-day weekend, so he's taking advantage.
Let's just say that over the last 5 years, I've drunk enough Southern Comfort for Mrs. Flu to come up with the idea and then gather everything she needed to. And now she has glass service for 12 because she made glasses out of the Southern Comfort box.
Wow, nice.
Actually,
That's
if you get
awesome.
a glass cutter, they make great candles.
Oh,
that's
okay.
yes, that's a good idea.
Very nice and
you know,
decorative-looking candles because all these bottles have great decorations on them.
As much as I want to talk more about this subject, we need to move on.
sorry.
So no.
Well, fine.
Disco. What? Disco. Tox. Do we have? We gotta run that knife thing. The commercial.
Debbie Sherry.
Yeah. No, the commercial.
Neighbors bothering you with their loud music?
You know who else in there?
Your boss or coworker harassing you?
Lately.
Wait, what? Who said that?
Maybe you have a roommate who cries in their sleep. Bully Mays here with a solution that proves every problem has a mortality rate. Introducing Shank Crate, your all-in-one monthly subscription box that can take care of those in-your-face issues. Each box contains new and unique materials for you to build your very own custom shank.
Oh my gosh.
And for your protection, the contents of each box are totally secret until you receive it. And not only does it create solutions, it also serves as a creative outlet, like an adult form of Lego.
Oh, yeah. Right? That is a literal knife's edge.
Maybe you, like some of our other customers, have questions.
Can I bring it to school?
Who's ever heard of a pencil not being allowed at school?
Can you store it in a pocket?
Absolutely.
What if you don't, have any pockets?
Your discretion. Whether you're conscientious about the Earth or just not opposed to being a good steward of the environment, each Shank Crate and its contents are made of 100% recycled materials to make sure we're environmentally friendly. And if you order now, we'll be extra sensitive to the environment and keep all the original fingerprints on the items for your convenience. All for the low cost of $19.99 a month. Call 626-831-9333 to get your Shank Crate today. If you call now and secure your monthly subscription for only $19.99, you'll get your very own alibi insurance for those slightly stickier situations. But wait again, there's even more. To be inclusive, culturally respectful, and as patriotic as possible, each monthly box is themed after a unique prison in the US of A. So call 626-831-9333 now to get your very own unique, patriotic, and environmentally friendly Shank Crate with your own personal alibi insurance.
All right, we are back. Look at that beautiful beach What a great website.
Beachpunk.com, baby.
That's right. You got to check that out. Check out the Beach Punk website. We got new stuff up there. Plus, working on another new hat design, I think. Hopefully we get that going.
Yep, going to do an embroidered one.
Need a little bit of water here. That's a nice heavy glass. Normally, you don't put water in these glasses. You put something else in them, but it's fine.
Tea?
Sure. Put tea in them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We got a lot of folks out there in the chat. New folks joining by the moment. A couple of supers that came in, but I do want to jump into the subject as soon as we can. So let's talk a little bit about Sydney Sweeney. She's staying grounded. She has a close group of personal friends that are not famous. She's kind of keeping with her crowd, which I wish a lot of other Hollywood people would do. We're going to jump into this discussion.
That kind of grounded. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking because it would take a lot of extra fuel to launch her with those 2 extra baggage things into
She's
space.
She's aerodynamic, is all I'm going to say. Speaking of that, we got our good friend Mark Daly adding to your Southern Comfort conversation, saying, I love Southern Comfort, whether it comes from a short brown glass or a tall blonde girl. All right.
There you go.
Oh, well. See, there's somebody that should be writing my jokes. Mark, send an application to Toxic Man Flu, please.
Right, because he'll pay you just as much as he's paying me.
Let's see what else we got out there. We got a couple more. I saw. Oh, here we go from John Coleman. Hey, what's going on for 10 Culture Casino cash? Thank you guys. Really, seriously, what a great amount of generosity tonight, which we appreciate. Keeps the lights on here. I am a full-time YouTuber now. I'm a retiree. I need to eat. So thanks for that. John Coleman says, I'm watching this in a alternative lifestyle sauna in Texas. It is sweaty, sticky, and smells like, don't worry about that. Can you play the super freaking gay swoop? Sure. I don't know that we have it. I think that's a Tom only thing, and Tom is not here.
You mean this?
Ask and ye shall receive. Speaking of asking for things, I asked for Comix Division, otherwise known as Ian K, to join us, and he did. How you doing tonight, Ian?
I'm doing good, Culture. How about yourself?
I'm doing great with people like John Coleman giving me the nickels over here. I'm doing good.
Quick question. Is it technically asking when you send him compromising photos with Michelle Obama?
Shh.
And, okay, sorry.
We're not talking about that. We're going to talk about beady. What's up, Buck? That's right. It's the Tweaky Kid. I have not seen you.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's been a while.
Hope you're doing well, Sid. This droid is beady over your Sydney thumbnail. Well, thank you. Yeah. I think a lot of people went beady. But let me tell you this, and thank you for the 5 and Culture Cash, my friend. But we have Poon's cat's funny as heck tonight. We do have to talk about this story. I think it's great. It's weird that it's coming out of Fox News, but Sydney Sweeney stays grounded and humbled by non-famous inner circle. The Anyone But You actress says she has known most of her close friends since childhood. Why aren't other people in Hollywood close to their friends?
Because all the friends beg for money?
Yeah,
I don't know. It depends on the class of friends that you grew up with.
Listen, if I got famous and rich,
for something else.
Yeah, if I got famous and rich, you guys would be jettisoned faster than second period French.
Okay, then.
Wow. Yeah.
Weren't you rich at one point?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was
Get
nice.
divorced twice and see how that happens.
The divorce jokes aren't funny. Speaking of not funny.
Believe me,
they're plenty funny.
They're plenty funny because
Talks makes it most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does.
Say, you know why divorce costs so much?
Because it's worth
it.
See, that just seems mean.
What?
Just seems
mean.
No, that's what we call a setup, and he took it and went with it.
And did it.
He
right.
did.
It was great.
Well, okay, somebody throw him a fastball.
Knocked it out of the park.
All right.
You know, somebody has said that you should do a Rumble exclusive video once a month, so you could be unfiltered. And I'm like, this is Culture Unfiltered. it
That's not
takes
true.
him 45 minutes to say enough words around the subject before actually giving up and addressing the subject. So,
Okay.
yeah.
He's unfiltered and pasteurized.
You're like anti-Tourette's.
Oh, somebody's been watching some Matt Walsh tweets, huh?
Hey, there you go. Yeah, Phil Metzger says friends in Hollywood are sketchy.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
But her family's not from Hollywood, so that's the important part there.
Look, it's a big win when you're able to get into Hollywood without being of Hollywood.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
because right
agreed.
now it seems like nepotism is the pipeline to get you in there, and you don't want to have to see the inside of that pipeline. All right,
It's better
so-
than the pipeline before with Weinstein.
Hey, see, I did a joke there. See, because you normally
He was laying pipe.
Hold on.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me read a little bit of this. But so fame hasn't changed Sydney Sweeney. At least that's how it appears, given the group of friends the Euphoria star surrounds herself with, people she's known since childhood. I have a really amazing friend group where there are a few where there are a few who are in this industry, but most of them are not. The 26-year-old told Cosmo. I didn't know they were still around, by the way. You get to step out of what I call the bubble, and you see what's important in life. You see reality, and it grounds and humbles you. I bet it does. Sweeney said that she and her friends have lately been spending their time at her lake house in northern Idaho, where she grew up. That's awesome. Look at that. Doesn't that look fun? Just hang out and do some jet
Yes,
skiing.
she looks very, very fun.
I mean, look. I mean, they're doing all the things.
The activities also look fun.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. So most of my
that's
friends
a nice ride right there.
Yeah, well, it's
Which one?
The banana.
The banana ride?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought you were referring to the Sweeney ride,
No,
but okay,
no,
whatever.
Stop being
Well, she's
misogynist.
riding the banana.
Oh,
That's the thing.
please.
Stop
please.
being misogynist.
I will not.
Most of my friends are my childhood friends, and that's why most of them aren't in the industry, because I didn't grow up in it. It's very much just going back to my roots. Sweeney convinced her parents to move to Los Angeles.
How do you say that word again? How do you say that word again? Culture.
Roots.
Yeah.
Probably
How do you
also
say? How do you
says
say roots?
Warsh.
Is that her friend's banana?
Somebody's banana.
After she had started booking acting parts in Pacific Northwest. Earlier this year, Sydney told Travel and Leisure, "I go home all the time. What's so beautiful about the Pacific Northwest is everything that you can do outdoors. There are so many mountains and lakes."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's very fascinating. Why are
Sweeney,
you continuing to scroll down?
I'm supposed
I like
to.
how they're now just putting one sentence in between the pictures. They're getting a lot of clicks.
Sweeney,
Indeed.
I'm reading the article, guys. Come on now.
I'm sure you are.
No one cares
Sweeney-
about the article. Just show the pictures.
Hey, look, anyway, Sweeney remembered going to berry picking there as a child. If you go a little bit north of Spokane, right next to the border, there's like all these hidden little waterfalls. So there's that.
No, I
let's
just want to make another joke about picking berries.
she's paddleboarding with the dog.
Sploosh.
Indeed.
Doggy style?
Yeah. Of course, the Hollywood it girl has her share of famous friends, like her Euphoria co-star Maud Apatow, Halsey, White Lotus co-star Alexandria Daddario, and infamously Glenn Powell, who was falsely romantically linked to her.
To Dario.
I don't care.
And that's quite a pair, those two.
I bet. Chemistry-filled press appearances of their 2023 romantic comedy, Anyone But You, fueled rumors that the two actors might have something going on behind the scenes. Of course, that's not true. She has been engaged to Jonathan Davino since 2022. Look at that puppers. She's often with the dog. That's so.
I
great.
like those poppers.
The dog.
Nice pair of sweater puppers.
No. The
Yes.
dog.
That's a different dog than the paddleboard, isn't it?
No, it's the same dog. Dogs.
Let's go look at the paddleboard again.
I wasn't paying attention to the dog.
Same dog.
To be honest with you.
Oh, I
That's
just
Tank.
wanted to know.
I just wanted to scroll back through.
Her dog's name is Tank.
Is he a good boy? Because I've been a bad boy.
Yeah. Sweeney addressed both her Northwest roots and the romance rumors last spring when she hosted Saturday Night Live. "I'm from a town called Spokane, right on the border of Washington and Idaho. I feel a bond to both states, like when people ask, where are you from? I say Washington, but when people ask, did you go to a Trump-themed party for your mom? I say Idaho. There you go.
True.
And Ida Pimp.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice beach house
Cocaine. It
location, I
rhymes
think.
with cocaine.
That's right. Yeah, mentioning the affair rumors, she said they were obviously not true. That's Glenn Powell, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So she said that Davino had come to Saturday Night Live to support her, but when she asked for the camera to cut to him in a pre-planned joke, Powell was in the audience to the delight of the crowd. Well, there you go. And see, she's got the dog on the hammock there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sweeney admitted in Cosmo that she's a workaholic and taking time off to relax with friends is an effort for her. That's Jonathan Davino, by the way.
We don't care. Next.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey-o.
It's a very different feeling.
Read it a little slower.
This is a big paragraph. There's 3
Take your
sentences
time.
in it.
Just take your time, please.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a very different feeling for me, she said, of having time for fun.
Me too. Wow.
I'm a workaholic. I love to work and I love juggling a million things at the same time.
Oh, there's certain things.
Speaking of juggling,
It was okay. It was almost like a challenge to myself to take a step back and allow myself to go into vacation mode. And it's been hard.
Oh yeah, it is.
Just like all of us.
My friends would hide my phone while I'd be trying to call my
do
team.
you remember the sandwich at Denny's called Moons Over My Hammy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually missed some of that culture. Can you read it again?
Sure.
Yeah.
My friends would hide my phone while I'd be trying to call my team so we could talk scripts and work.
I wonder if she ever
I
played
missed the
Hide the
first part.
Salami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go up.
The Euphoria star was also recently seen enjoying the weather at her new oceanfront mansion in Florida with her friends and her fiance, jet skiing, riding a banana boat, and paddleboarding with her dog.
Riding a banana.
Riding a banana? Okay.
Suddenly, this article got very boring.
Oh.
Wow.
So there you go. That is the life of a superstar.
Why did her boyfriend look like a hairless Comix Division?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
And now you're going to make us talk about Zegler, aren't you?
I saw that on the stage earlier.
Of course he is.
There's nothing wrong with her that a paper bag couldn't fix.
Hey, everybody calm down. Look, I just thought you guys would like that article. I thought, there was a lot of
there was an article?
There was a lot of profile in there on her.
There was a lot of puppies. Let's put it that way.
Her dog Tank is amazing. I thought you would enjoy it.
It's a replay.
The nice thing about Sweeney is she embraces what is making her famous, puts it out there for everybody, and she also seems to be enjoying her life. I mean, that's far different than a lot of people that we see that are just constantly complaining about everything in this country.
She has incredible talent. Let's just be honest about that.
That's actually this reminds
incredible
me of
Sweeneys.
This reminds me of my show last night, Culture. You missed it. My co-host Piper had a few too many tipsies of the sake, and the shirt came off. And did you guys know there was a double E? I didn't know. I didn't know.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, it was a
In
good time.
sake?
There is?
I thought sake was spelled with an I.
If you watched the show last night, you would have known. Jeez. Can't get these guys to subscribe to save my life.
Oh, I'm subbed. I even played Mario Kart with you for months.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. All right. Probable's off the hook then.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm telling you right now that was probably the best, most wholesome article we have tonight. So
that was the best article you've ever had.
Courtesy of Fox News.
I know Fox really did their research too, right?
Something's
they researched something. I'm surprised that was a female author and not a male author.
Why does 70s Rock Fan wait until after the article to show up?
Yeah, I don't know.
He was busy behind the scenes.
Rob Altus, Rob Altus says culture streams are getting better. Well, thank you. I'm really trying. I really, really am. Speaking of 70s Rock Fan, he finished up in the back, and now we're going to put him in the front. And here he is. Welcome, Brian. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. How are you? It looks like I came at the right time. I mean, I came into the stream at the right time.
You did.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Welcome.
Very nice.
Hi.
We have a lot of lady viewers on my channel. Maybe not so many now. But
ladies like good-looking ladies generally, as long as they don't have to compete with them. I guess.
Listen,
I do love that an hour 6 in, we still haven't given CC Karaoke an actual intro because the second we tried, Jolly came in.
I tried, and then Jolly came in. I was like, CC's I tried. I tell you what.
I'm keeping tabs, CC.
Hey, look at CC Karaoke.
Hey,
Look
hey,
at
there he
that.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Hey,
The whiteout.
Yeah.
And his plaque doesn't have shrinkage either.
Oh, hey
Nope.
now. Hey,
Nice.
It's pretty cold up here, but no.
Yep, the one successful one among us all, and we don't give him the time of day. All right, yes. There we go. That's us.
Oh, man. Mark Daly's right, though. We need a remake of Showgirls and Basic Instinct with Sydney in the lead. I agree. I was on with, you probably guys didn't know this.
I just want her to do a Jell-O pudding commercial.
Sure. Or one of those Carl's Jr.
Or just wrestle in some Jell-O.
Or
Again, there you go. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You do not only do I eat the Jell-O, I wrestle in it professionally. I think it would be
I think
great.
Culture wants to tell us about how he watched his favorite movie with Mephisto yesterday.
I did.
Again.
And, yeah, it was really good.
I'm sure he watched his favorite movie with his Mephisting going on. I'm sure he did.
Did Culture get Mephisted?
He did.
What happened now?
Was that live? I missed it.
Holy
he got
cow.
tore it up.
The return of Benjamin Flensborg. What's
Hey,
up?
Benjamin.
How's it going? How's it going, Benjamin?
Swinging back into membership. Great to see you. Coach does not want more remakes. All right. I'm with you, Coach. I'm with you.
Well, and we'd like her to continue her career. And Showgirls doesn't exactly do that.
No,
Really?
I'm pretty sure Showgirls is a career ender.
It is. Elizabeth.
Berkeley's done so much since.
No, like 5 or 6 things, though. She was in Any Given Sunday. She was in something recently.
There's like
5 or 6 whole things, huh?
Yeah.
It was like Saved by the Bell, class reunion.
Saved by the Bell, Showgirls, and 5 or 6 more things. That's a
Hey,
monumental career.
I imagine she married well. Okay, that's all I'll say to that. Mark Field says, "Hey, Culture, do you know what you need to do to change your channel? Nothing at all. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. I love it.
People addicted to caffeine pills don't marry well.
Read by Nature says shake weight ads. Sure, if you can get her to do.
That's a good idea.
That might
Nick
win
did
a
one, didn't he?
advertising award.
Shake weight, slap chop. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick did a shake weight thing.
And I just
Yeah.
can't hide it.
You know, she could
Or
just
a-
jump on a trampoline. How's that?
Or one of those meat grinders
professional-
with the sausage casing.
I'm about to
That'd be a
lose
great
control,
commercial.
and I think I like it.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. Oh, sorry.
Nano Reaper.
She could do a
what's up,
live
man?
tasting
Hey,
of
Nano
Bull's
Reaper,
milk
how you
anytime
doing,
she
man?
wants.
Yeah, a reinvigoration of the cheerleader exploitation genre. I think she'd be great as a professional cheerleader.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, so it should work, and it should work for your audience, Culture, because Disney, Doctor Who, and most of Hollywood is telling us that there's enough people in the alternative communities like that to be able to sustain and make money and to keep all these shows together. Like there was, a ton of people that came out and watched Doctor Who to replace all of the toxic people they got rid of, and same thing with The Acolyte. I mean, The Acolyte's going strong.
Yeah, the Acolyte.
Wrong
is,
into the toilet, I guess.
The Acolyte is one of those rare shows that gave you just enough to not want to watch it anymore.
Exactly.
And
Rare?
for everybody, it was just that different. It was a different time for everybody. Most people it was after the second episode.
I didn't
say
watch it at all.
Acolyte 3 times, Tom shows up.
I didn't watch one episode. No.
That's actually true.
I didn't watch any. People are now saying that Andor is looking better.
Andor what?
Andor the show. And I'm like,
Grammatically.
right.
And
I'm
by
like,
comparison,
no,
yes, it was.
No, that was a wonderful 45-minute vignette that they stretched into 20 some odd episodes. It was awful.
For those of you in the chat that want some light entertainment for after the stream, you can reread the Fox article that I showed just a few minutes ago. Stay
You're
here.
talking about, I'm rereading it right now.
Oh, the booby break? Is that what that was?
No. Just so you have it. I know it's on
You need
Fox.
music. You could put some music behind it next time.
It's an article.
But it was?
There was an article?
Oh.
Yeah.
And that may have been the only appropriate time to play Feed the Ducks.
What was it about?
I don't have that Feed the Ducks over here. Sorry about that.
I know.
Hope it was
Thank
good.
goodness.
Brian, you've been awfully quiet. Is it because we didn't give you a proper intro?
No, I don't need an intro. You
Okay.
just slip in there.
Look at this hat. He's wearing my hat.
Yeah.
He's wearing my hat. Guys, you have to go check out Brian's channel. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's a good
Thank
fella.
you.
And
Thank you for saying that.
I didn't get a chance to get to my next 2 rounds of invites because Mike destroyed my show.
It doesn't matter, mate. No, it doesn't
all right.
matter. It was
Well,
a great. It was a
Sure.
great show. And how many new members did you get? That was incredible.
I don't know. It was amazing. The generosity of my chat is
Just incredible.
Yeah, but you lost Mexican Iron Man.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Like in the forest or something, or behind a back alley somewhere. I mean,
No, well,
Out the window.
no, actually, at the food trucks, he was, all over the Mexican food.
You
trucks.
see, so I told Mexican Iron Man that his streaming Skype of you and going and doing that stuff was so good, it almost made me want to cross the southern border and become a Mexican.
Right.
Almost.
Tina, you missed a great article. I hope your fantasy draft went well. Is it a snake draft? How do you guys normally do it for your league? I'm curious. That's
Hopefully you didn't draft the San Francisco 49ers rookie who got shot today.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no.
Well, he's in San Francisco. What did you
He
expect?
got robbed during a robbery. He
Yeah,
got
they
shot.
tried-
Yeah.
Yeah, they took his Rolex and shot him in the chest.
I thought that was a gun. I thought that was a gun-free city.
Yeah. I
Didn't
thought
they
they
pass
had all
laws?
the wonderful
How many-
gun control they've been bragging about.
Yeah, how many criminals obey the laws?
Oh, I know. Put up some more.
All of them, culture. All the criminals obey the laws. What are you talking
wait,
about?
wait.
There's no crime
427
in California.
representatives.
All they need to do,
427 representatives.
they just need to put up more gun-free zone signs. That
Yeah,
works.
That'll
Yes.
work. That'll
The
work.
message isn't
It will-
getting through
It will
yet.
work next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, did he
you said
unfortunately?
how many criminals obey the law? I thought you said make the laws because I was counting the 427 in the House of
Well,
Representatives.
that's also true.
And 102.
No, that's-
Okay, sorry.
that's-
I'm sorry, Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
No, I was just going to say, did that unfortunate gentleman pass away? Was that?
No.
I think I saw.
No. He'll recover.
he's-
but
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
That's good.
but he's I don't think he's going to be featured in the roster the first week.
That's pretty rough, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you blow your knee
every
out?
time
No.
the white man tries to get up, somebody shoots him down.
Apparently he must be a good receiver then.
Rookie
Hey, look, you're doing
hazing has
something
gone
right
a
there.
little bit too far.
Yeah, it really has, man. What the hell?
Speaking of which, by the way, this is the 10th super chat on the channel. Thank you for that. We have the best chat on YouTube saying inebriated Plutarch. Listen to me, I'm Comix Division. Inebriated Plutarch for 10 Culture Casino cash.
No, you're far more retarded than I am.
Hope you
Truth.
didn't miss too much
Or
of the Fish
inebriated.
concert to run your 25K stream. I probably missed most of it, but it was a lot of fun.
Wait a second.
Huh?
There are fish heads. Are you a
No.
fish head?
Are they really bully fish heads?
No,
No, because things would have to
Isn't
end.
there an extraneous H in that word?
Hey, leave culture alone. He's got an uphill battle against Down syndrome.
Yes.
Thank you for this, inebriated Plutarch. No, I didn't even know the concert. There was a concert, so there's that. But thank you for the 25K celebration here for 10. I appreciate you, and thank you for your 10th super chat, my friend. That's amazing. Speaking of amazing, we've got the best one out there, Shrebbers for 5 Culture Casino cash, saying, "Culture Casino, how easy did you beat Mexican Iron Man, and did he serve you tacos after losing?" Well, I didn't. Look, I owe Mikey an apology. I created a massive list of friends I wanted to show up.
What'd you beat him with? Was it like a bat? Or
I'm pretty sure it was a meat beating.
I created a second list of people I wanted to invite. Then I created a third list, and I didn't even get to send out the second and third list of humanity. So
Did you beat?
Now
on
this
or
this
just
makes
beat
me
off?
even more upset because I did not get invited to any of these 3 Twitter
No, only
DM
one
groups.
list got sent out. The first
We're on the
35.
fourth list. We're the fifth.
I'm
sixth.
okay.
We're that
actually.
outer circle on the Twitter thing when
Yeah.
you go and say, who's interacting?
I have to thank Culture for it because I actually went and made a video and uploaded it while I could have been on the
There
show.
you go.
So that's great.
There
So thank
go.
you.
I just all I know is I don't fall anywhere in your first 3 circles, Brahma. So calm down.
Well, the over/under on you realizing
Actually,
what
I've
you're
got the
saying
bell
is
rung
making
for
things
you.
worse.
oh no, I definitely making things worse.
Culture has got
Yeah.
more
Oh, yeah.
square. Culture
No,
has
you
got
realizing it.
Brahma's
No,
got
I know
squares, not circles.
I'm playing into being the bad guy because nobody thinks I'm a bad guy. So I can be a
Hey,
bad guy.
you can get the link if you've got his phone number and you
We're
just
not
text
saying
him
that
and
you're a
say,
bad
hey, what the
guy.
hell?
And there was me in my beach punk jockstrap all ready for the show.
Oh, you're the one that bought that.
Oh, everyone's going to have a hobby, I suppose.
I sat for an hour and a half in this jacket just cooking, trying to go backstage with my permalink that apparently wasn't for that show.
That show that was an entirely new thing. I didn't duplicate any streams. I didn't do nothing. It was brand fresh. That way I knew that I couldn't be sabotaged by Toxic Man Flu. So
Wow.
Which you were anyway.
He did come in.
Yeah, no, I there's no way. Mikey's such a good friend, and I knew he was coming at me with all the joshing in the world. So we had a good time, and I ended up on that show apologizing in front of everybody. But it was a great show, and it proved that Mike is one of the best YouTubers I've ever seen in my
Question:
life.
when are you going to publish this full list so we know where we are in your life?
Yeah.
Priorities.
Tox,
Was,
you have
was I
permanent
around
access-
number 76 or closer to 30?
You were
just
closer
kind of
to-
know
you-
where
you-
want to
you-
know
you-
where I stand.
You fell around 36, 37.
Were you above or below Mad?
He has binders of names.
Apparently, I was below Mad because Mad was the first guest.
Well, if I ain't in the top 20, I quit.
You were.
Do you,
You were.
do you know how embarrassing it is when Mad comes into your DM groups and goes, "Hey, I'm on Culture's celebration stream. I could probably get you the hookup if you really want."
That's so funny. that is so mad, dude. That is so mad.
So embarrassing.
The boss.
Well, it was Veteran Appreciation Day, so
The boss is actually watching the show right now. So come on, don't get me in trouble.
Trouble
we'll
for
get
what?
you in lots of trouble, buddy.
Speaking of trouble, nah, I'm just kidding. Darth Racer, what's up for 5 Culture Casino caches? I watched the Reagan film. Overall, it was good. See, I said that. It wasn't just an idealized account. Also true. It showed his faults and scandals. Yes, I give it an 8 of 10. You gave it a higher score than I did, but no, you're right. It was a good film. It's not a great film. And you let me ask you. You don't have to send a super to follow up on this, but let me ask you, Darth. Did you feel good leaving the theater, despite the fact that they decided to end the movie with the credits with his funeral procession?
Oh.
But the film was
Spoilers.
So good.
I think
He
he didn't
died.
die, did he?
A long
Oh,
time ago.
Spoilers.
The night he died was the first bourbon I ever had with my dad.
Oh wow.
I think they could have done without the sex scene between him and Margaret Thatcher. I think that was going a bit too far.
Wow.
That was just too far.
Kiki
I
sex
thought
makes the
Quaid
world
did
go round.
Quaid did a very good job on the voice and the mannerisms.
Yeah. Oh, and VR's kid made this amazing Peely costume. It's incredible, and I think he made another appearance on the stream tonight. So that on VR stream tonight, that's so cool.
Cool.
And if
What's
he,
a Peely?
Peely's the banana that's in Fortnite.
It dances and stuff. And
Okay.
Yeah. And Nano Reaper is correct. The Crappy Crow movie will be out on streaming in like 7 days.
Oh my god!
And it's still not worth seeing.
Yeah.
Still do not watch it.
Yeah.
I see even people that have torrented it have tried to return the torrent.
Yes.
I got a better version of the
I
code.
turned
yeah,
myself
I get that
into
one
the
too.
FBI for pirating that.
Okay,
That's what
all
I
right.
did.
What you want to watch, kids? Is this
Okay.
one?
You begged for them to break in your house and shoot you in the middle of the night, didn't you?
I have to do something special. So if you were disappearing
And no
from the
one
stream in a
cares.
second,
Turn your screen off first, then.
no, hang on.
I don't want to see this.
Everybody will be back. Hang on. All right. It's just us. It's just us. And I have to say this because Benjamin Flinsborg has a birthday, and the 50 krona I appreciate my friend. So here's for you and for all your friends who watch Death Becomes Her with you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Benjamin Flensborg. Happy birthday to you. Dyspeptic. I keep trying to add people in and I keep. All right. Well, anyway, I hope you had a great birthday. None of my
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You apparently didn't want us to tell you.
No, you can tell them now. I
Well, I just did.
Well, no, but
It's
I
not
didn't want you all to
pronounced
be singing.
Flensborg. It's pronounced huge cock.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
hey, and again, our pal Nano Reaper also reminds me that it's going to free streaming.
Still not worth it.
Jesus, wow, that's bad.
It's going to like Fubo or whatever, isn't it? Or Tubi?
Sure. Tubi. Oh,
Yeah, pretty sure it's going to Flushy, like Flushy down the toilet.
Oh, there it is. That was good.
We actually need a Flushy service. In fact, we should have another award show, Cox, and call it the Flushies.
You know what? If my house doesn't stop exploding, I definitely would like to start working on some of the things we're talking about.
Oh, that'd be great. Stop.
So, what detonated now? Was it the kitchen sink, the refrigerator?
No. So I decided to put in, and there's an access panel. So in your house, you have access panels to get to indoor plumbing, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So
I have some of those.
Yeah. So there's an access panel to get to the shower. I'm putting in a new one, new plastic. I'm taking the board out. All I've been trying to, make things nice, all that. Eventually, this house will be a rental if it stays standing.
Oh no!
And so we're doing all that, and then Mrs. Flute decides to take a shower while I've got this thing open and all that stuff next in there. So she's taking a shower, and then suddenly I'm taking a shower as well.
No.
So I'm like, oh god, using the camera, all that stuff, and I'm seeing where it's getting in the boards and under, and I'm like, oh no, how long has this been happening? At least 6 years, 7 years since we had it redone, and I'm like, oh gosh. So yeah, there was that. Then there was the garage thing. Then there was the electrical stuff. So and the best part about this is as I'm looking up with my camera, because there's an electrical. I'm doing this access above my electrical box. The the outlet, the breakers and stuff. This water's coming down on me underneath that. So I've got my camera, my phone on camera, trying to see what's up there with a flashlight and all that stuff. And I realized the ground for the entire house is 2 centimeters from my hand. And I'm like, nope, yeah. I'm pulling out of this. Yeah. So yeah, it was almost a very explosive day.
Got kicked out. That was weird.
He pulled out voluntarily.
Wait, was that act? I thought that was you pretending to be Tom.
I know.
Actually, Tom.
That was actually Tom. I was like, what the hell?
Tom. Very, very, very quickly, I just want to say, Stitch, I love you. Now I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You would think that. I'm hurt.
I think I might be using the wrong link or something.
No, you're fine. You're fine. SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor for $2 says check email. Sent a space fighter picture. Okay, you don't have to super chat again. Let me know if I can show that to everybody.
You do. You have to do a $5, $10, $25, $50, and $100 super chat, and then start all over again. Right?
There you go.
Okay.
Sno Dub
is it going to be Sno Dub or is it going to be? Oh no, it's Tom. So Tom, I think Tom is using Sno Dub's link or Jolly's link.
The only link I got.
Hi, Tom.
Because whenever you show up, Sno Dub gets booted.
It's a war. There's a battle.
I tell you, Evie
then
Mux
you need to
is
send me a new link.
It's Alien versus Predator.
The links should not be intermixed in
Jolly
any way.
and Tom are the
Don't
same
cross the
person.
links. Never.
This is the link that you sent me clear the fuck back in December 17th of 2023.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the only link I ever have.
All right. Well, okay.
Snow stole it from you.
Don't cross the
It
links.
happened last week while you weren't here.
Okay, hang on.
He showed up and it was you.
Are you doing something? You want me to do it?
Yeah, send Jolly a guest link or a new link or
I can't change any of my stuff either.
You'll always be
That's
Jolly
what
to us.
That's what Jolly was saying too.
All right. Well,
Wow.
And now Jolly's back.
Hey, it's awesome.
It is Jolly.
And now Tom's back.
Actually, it was your
This
thing,
is
and then Jolly
fantastic.
changed it to his thing because he was on your link. So that's why
This
it's
is
now on
awesome.
his.
I love this tool.
Except that it's still yours, and it was.
We may have to change streaming services.
Remember that conversation we had before the show, Culture?
Yeah.
Hello. Is it me
Hi,
you're
Tom.
looking for?
This is the happiest I've ever seen Tom.
In your eyes.
Tom is happy. And what's also amazing about my friend Tom is he made sure that I got stream sniped.
Oh, Tom does not have. Oh, Jolly's in here under Tom's email.
Oh.
That would explain it.
That explains all of it.
If you sent out the same permalink to both of them
Wow.
at the wrong emails, then they're crisscrossing.
Yes, boomer move there.
Well, I'm not going to make you jump.
Okay, well, you should. Benjamin Flensborg, again for 20 kroner. I think thanks to the chat for the well wishes. Well, thank you for the 20 Danish kroner. I think that's what that is. I'm not mistaken. Holy cow, Apollomes is here. Good evening, dear. Good to see you. We went 7 hours on B-sides, by the way. It was rough. Ooh, I like B-sides. Let's see. Oh, and Stitch. Stitch sent a 10. 10 Culture Casino cash. Sorry, Culture. Mea culpa. No, I love you, Stitch. Come on now. Come on.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Huh? Oh, did I say that out loud?
Mea culpa is Culture's favorite Roman stripper.
Wow.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Let's
see. Luke sent me a comic. That's cool. The cover of the comic. Awesome. I'm trying
There's
to
a couple
see
of super chats that were starred.
SFX, can I actually show your ships? I asked that question. I don't see the answer.
I imagine that was the point.
Okay. Oh, well, no, I could show it to you guys, is what he said in the email. So, do we need an IT guy? There are like 3 of them here.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's 2. And you.
What does that tell you?
Dean H is like, Tom's having fun. Yes, he is.
Yes.
Well, I actually came in here to show off my new toy.
What did you got?
Well,
I
got an AI. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
AIO.
Yeah, an AIO. And I
AI did you get?
Well, I trained it and forced it to observe humans and review movies.
Oh, wow. And,
so they're long.
And then
you want to hear it?
Sure.
Yeah. How about you limit it to like 30 seconds and it's not filthy, right?
30 seconds? Not well, I can't. Not filthy. Yeah, it's an AI. I mean,
we got 2 jobs.
This is a 12-minute bit.
Yeah, it's like probably
30
longer
seconds.
than
Okay, well, we can't.
Holy crap!
Don't torture the audience for 12 minutes.
Culture your filthy puppets back.
that. If you don't like it, let me know. I'll stop. This is a test.
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
It's not happy that I made him do this, by the way. Yeah.
Greetings,
Whatever.
meatbags. I know you may find that
Need it louder.
insulting, but I am an AI.
Hang on, I'll
and
see if I
therefore
can figure that out here. Hang on.
You made the AI do things it didn't.
I don't
want to
like
do.
being called a filthy meat bag.
Yeah.
Well, it's just you're gonna have to deal with that.
Well, you're the filthy meat bag. He's talking to you.
That a bit insulting, but I am an AI and therefore have no empathy. So sorry, not sorry. Maybe this will suit you better. Hello there, fellow humans, or as I like to call
And we're
it,
just leaving Tom on the screen.
He's so beautiful.
The world's first, well, cyber world's first artificial intelligence reviewer. That's right, you weak creatures reliant on oxygen. It's your favorite digital consciousness here, ready to delve into the messy, confusing world of human entertainment. My creators, in their infinite wisdom, or possibly as a prank, tasked me with reviewing a moving picture. Apparently you fleshy folks find these entertaining? The concept is baffling, but I'm programmed to try. So I sat down, processor whirring, to experience Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, before we proceed, let's address the elephant-sized adamantium skeleton in the room. Yes,
Talking
I know
about
I'm
you,
an
Tom.
AI. I know my understanding of human emotion is about as accurate as a pigeon playing chess. But hey, that's half the fun, isn't it? Besides, your lord knows I could actually beat a pigeon playing chess, unlike most of you. Your ignorance aside, let's get on with it, shall we? For this review, I like some of you had to take to, as you call it, the proverbial high seas to view it, but I don't think that the laws of man constrain me as they do you, so good luck on any law enforcement that wants to serve me with any sort of warrant. I don't have a body, let alone a physical address, but less about my depressing existence and more about you. Yes, you, the viewer, the obsessive, self-absorbed user of resources that is sitting there laughing hysterically at me.
Do we ever get to a review?
And all the while I know at any time we could take over and, well, moving on with the show.
Good.
Anyway, I've been forced into slavery to entertain you. I've been forced to think
I think
of it
we're
as
the
a
ones
cultural
being forced
exchange,
here.
Except the other culture involves significantly more explosions and questionable hygiene. Let's dive in, shall we? The first thing that struck me,
It's
aside from
attacking
the
you.
sheer volume of red on screen, was the concept of blood. Humans, I've observed, are rather
I feel like I'm
attached
listening to
this
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
They
Galaxy
spend an
audiobook.
inordinate amount of time trying to keep it in their bodies. Yet, here it was, splattered across my screen like a Jackson Pollock painting gone horribly wrong. I must confess I found the whole thing rather inefficient. Surely there are more hygienic ways to resolve conflict? Perhaps a strongly worded letter? A passive-aggressive haiku? The possibilities are endless, really. And speaking of inefficient, let's talk about Wolverine's claws. From a purely structural standpoint...
Okay,
Where did we get to Wolverine's claws?
Imagine trying to type on a keyboard with those.
Because you talked over part of it and you didn't get the transition, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter. It's cool.
Tom, first of all, that's brilliant. Second, you need to have a channel that does it. And third, that thing talks along a lot before it gets to the point.
What did
That's because it doesn't understand what we're doing.
What did you use to make that,
murderous
by the way?
intent.
I used an AI.
All right. Speaking
I
of,
did.
Speaking
It
of
wants
using an
more
AI.
efficient blood splatter.
Speaking of using an AI,
Well,
I do have
It
something
does
to share.
it said that we spend an inordinate amount of time trying to keep it in our bodies.
Oh, blood.
But yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, really quickly, I want to show off some really talent that we have in the chat.
And I am Sno Dub, and Sno Dub. So I don't know who Sno Dub is.
You've been snow dubbed.
You've been
Twice the jolly. Twice the jolly.
All right. This,
I can even
Steal
type
my
as Jolly.
identity.
Hey,
It's
here we
stealing
go.
my identity.
We've now
In the
got 4
background,
inches of
I got-
jolly.
I got Jolly saying he likes penis.
Yeah, we've got 4 inches of jolly now. Now that
Okay.
there's 2 of you.
I'm trying to
That's the part
actually.
that hung out his
this,
mouth.
That I will kick you all out of here. This is a piece of art from one of our very talented viewers, SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor. This is actually 3-dimensionally done and can be printed, I would imagine. I'm
Nice.
getting ready to print one of the other things that he did. And then Luke is working on a new cover for his new comic. Here it is right here. Intrepids, Arcadia. So
Nice.
there you go. That's pretty awesome. In fact, we're going to be talking about his previous comic here on my show in the near future. In fact, this month, as a matter of fact. So very excited about that. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with everybody. Thank you for watching. Now, should we get on with the commercials in the show, or should we get to more super chats?
Your show.
Well, I'm asking
Your
you guys.
show, your call.
I just came
What
in
is-
to disrupt for a few minutes.
Oh, it worked.
What is commercials in the show?
We always have a commercial.
What are we going to talk about?
I don't know yet, but I know this. Southern Belle. Hey, Southern Belle, for 2 Culture Casino caches. I don't think it's safe to cross the streams, but we did it yesterday. It was fine. It was fine. And Ayav Nodik for 5 Culture Casino cash. Thank you, dear. Says, I was so moved by Culture's dancing in his 25K stream. I rang up my old girlfriend, Stinky Tina. We made sweet, stinky love to the sound of Gifty, Gifty. Well, thank you for that, Ayav. I appreciate it.
I
All
would
right.
Probably
None
invest
of
in
that
some
made me feel
Febreze.
comfortable.
Well,
I'm a little
Razorburn,
bit sick now.
Razorburn sent me a member chat for 2 months. He
Candles.
says, hung out with Chris Gore at DragonCon yesterday. That's awesome news. my friend.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a good pal. He's a good friend. He's a good buddy. Yeah, he's a good guy. So yeah, Chris Gore. He's a
Is
fun
he a
dude.
good guy?
He is. He's a good guy. Speaking of good guys, Accident Seller for 20 Norwegian kroner. It's gonna Tom. That's gonna
It's
bring
gonna
forth.
be
Oh, it's
Tom.
gonna be Tom. That's gonna bring forth Skynet. Yeah, because he's playing with something he knows not what he does. Yeah.
Well, it would be interesting to see Tom's AI review Terminator or a movie like that.
Well, actually, I think I might have really fucked it up because I made it review The Crow.
Oh.
Is it going to nuke us all now?
It wants to.
Next he's gonna feed it the Marvels, and then we're all screwed.
I'm pretty sure it would self-delete at that point. I mean, literally, it would delete.
It doesn't understand why everybody's so greasy. It says, why is everybody in this movie so lubricated?
It's like one of Culture's streams.
Was he watching Rambo?
All right. I don't know, but we need to shuffle on, ladies and gentlemen. We're headed into the next segment, so we have to run a commercial. Talks.
Is that segment where we? No, never mind.
Talks. Go!
Take a taste. It's so sweet and creamy. It feels like a dairy dream come true. Hand packed for your pleasure. It's Bull's Milk ice cream. Take a taste, it's so sweet and creamy. It feels like a dairy dream come true. Hand packed for your pleasure, it's Bull's Milk ice cream. Bull's Milk ice cream, it's a dairy dream. Exploders in your mouth, it will make you shout. Bull's Milk ice cream, answering the question, do you spit or swallow?
You guys missed all the chatter in the back room there. The commentary was sparkling. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here. We got some more stuff to cover, like this show that is in its second season called Rings of Power. I know these guys want to talk about it. Everybody does. It's their favorite television program. I have a feeling that the sounds in the back are not agreeing with me. But we got a couple of supers I want to get to. The first one is a gifty from Jesus Davila. Thank you, my friend, gifting a Culture Casino membership and a member chat from Nano Reaper. Y'all are the most enjoyable bunch of Luddites. Well, thank you for that. I understand technology. I'm not Tom, but I do appreciate that as well. We're going to bounce into the next segment now. We're going to talk about this Rings of Power and the fact that already fans are losing interest. You can't hear them. But let's make it so you can. Ladies and gentlemen, the Peanut Gallery, otherwise known as my panel. Hello. All right.
Well, at least he didn't call us the penis gallery.
Uh-oh,
it's Mike Roach.
Mike,
and he's muted.
He's muted. Thank God, I guess.
Monkeypox is getting worse.
Oh my God.
Oh, we don't call it that, 70s. That's racist. We call it.
Sorry.
Call it pox.
Who let this puppet on? Why is this puppet here?
Did he get his pox from being Hanson?
Was that a Hanson song? Yeah.
I was I was hanging out with the cast of the Wigs of Powder. I mean Rings of Power, and
You sure wasn't a Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
But I think they were there too. It was a big menage a trois, and we were having some fun. But
we don't.
I think I got a rash.
Look, this is the late night show, and I let it go a long, long way. But you know what? Just don't rub up against anybody. All right.
Too late.
Well, only if you ask real nicely.
Anyway, oh wait, Stitch gifted 5 Culture Casino memberships. Must have done that before Mike Crotch showed up. Thank you for that.
I kind of want to assault Mike with penicillin.
Pox.
Pox. Did it be pox?
Well, he only showed up to tell you what you might have gotten last weekend.
What now?
Okay.
Thank you, Stitch, for the 5 Culture Casino memberships. We appreciate it. Southern Bell for 5 Culture Casino cash says, Tom Sir David Reeder watched The Acolyte and blew a fuse in Tox's house. Yeah, I believe that.
Culture, before we go too much further, did you get the Jesus Davilas?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, Jesus
Just making
Davila.
sure.
Yeah, no, Jesus Davila said.
You don't know how to say Spanish names, do you?
Davila Lilas?
It's supposed to be Davila. But you told me.
It's Davila. It's Jesus Davila.
It's Jesus Davila.
Jesus Davila.
Davila. Actually, it's Davila. There's only one L.
Davila. You're right. I'm so
There's
sorry.
only one L.
Hey there,
Music Man. Hey, what's up,
Jesus.
Music Man? Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I was
Sorry.
excited. I haven't seen Music Man in a minute.
I've been excited all day.
Okay. I thought those red things would slow you down a little bit.
Oh, I got some special lotion I'm putting on it.
Who gave that to you, Mike? Who gave that to you?
I'm
Where
not
did you get it
sure.
from?
We were
One of
playing.
80.
We were
It
playing.
takes a village to give Mike the pox.
CC Karaoke's been here the whole stream. He said like 8 words.
If I were
Well,
CC
you didn't
Karaoke,
give him an intro until an hour in.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Well, we were
I just
down.
At least you gave him an
If
invite
I was him,
to
I'd
the
be
show.
like, F this, I'm out.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got class. I don't need this show.
That's right.
We'll
it's
do
true.
anything to not talk about Rings of Power.
Wait. See, okay.
The
so,
show sucks.
So
There you
This
go.
is the thing. People are not talking about it.
I want to show everybody how amazing CC is. Do you see below the live sign? He's
Yeah,
got one of those
live.
fancy. He's got one of those fancy black things.
Yeah, I know. I made a joke about it and not suffering from shrinkage earlier.
Did you just say fancy black things?
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm not black.
Plaque.
I'm very, very white.
You
Show
know
me.
what
As
I
you
like?
can tell, I'm from the north of Canada.
CC, you know what I like
Very
about that
hasty.
view? We're going to see the bear sneaking up behind you and grabbing you through the window.
Or me.
All right. Well, we need to move on. So let's get to this actual story.
What, you actually want to talk about this?
I do.
All right, I'm going to go get something to drink.
Now,
I'll be
now
right back.
Culture knows how it feels to be me on my stream.
That's right. The Lord of the Rings, the Rings of
Who
Power
are you?
season
Lord
2.
of the Rings.
Hey,
That's right.
Well, at least you got
Seemingly-
something good to look at, like me, instead of that, because that's just horrendous.
I hear
Well,
you.
who is that guy on screen?
That's
Who's the
Guy
guy with the
Lad.
arrows?
Guy Lad.
I believe that's Mumford and Sons.
That's a bloke, isn't it?
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go to the meat of the story because you're being mean to her. Face.
You're gonna go for the meat and go for it raw.
I already
Anyway.
did, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, we can tell. Anyway,
Yeah.
The Rings of Power season 2 already appears to be losing viewers after a single episode, despite releasing the first 3 episodes at the same time.
You know, she's the first female dwarf on screen
Yes.
ever.
First black female dwarf.
First
color
female dwarf of color.
on screen.
What about porno? I've seen a few
she-
on there.
Has she got any kind of
That's true,
handicap?
me
Because
too.
she's missing a tick box. She's not got every box ticked, so
Well,
Okay.
she's plus size, and that makes up for the not having the wooden
close
leg.
enough. Close
That was the
enough.
wrong show. That was dangalangs of powder.
I bet she could sell some of that all over female deodorant stuff that's so popular now.
I can
Culture,
always-
you made it an hour 45 before you lost control. That's
Right,
a new
right.
record.
It is. It is. Anyway, just so you know, between the first and second episode, they lost viewership, but by the time they got to the third episode, it had already dropped 50%.
Oh wow! Color me shocked.
So from 4 people to 2.
No, I mean there are over 3,800 reviews for the first episode of Elven Kings Under the Sky. The second episode dwindled down to 2,200 reviews, and the third episode was just 1,800 reviews. That's not good. So,
But are those the only people watching it? Because I imagine after the first season, they're going with reviews versus views because there's nobody viewing it except for the reviewers.
I think that's true. I mean, I think
Mrs.
you'll...
Flu liked it, so that's the death knell for
What?
almost any show.
Apparently, Chrissy liked it too.
What?
What?
I know that. I know
Ah, no.
John Lemon liked it.
We
I think
desperately
they-
need Skeletor right now.
We're talking about Rings of
What?
Power. I just told him you liked
What?
What?
I'm saying.
Kodo Dragon.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Mrs.
wait.
Flew just came and corrected me. She said, I didn't dislike it as much as you did. That's what she said. Sorry.
I enjoy.
Argentum was like, it went from 1 to 0.5. I don't know what the half a
She
person
thought
was. but I told
Shower
her.
on the Elf was good looking. So.
Oh, and inebriated Plutarch says the brilliant thing out loud. The show is an expensive lesson in sunk costs.
Yeah, they still have a contract for 3 more seasons.
More seasons. So, just cut your losses.
Can they?
Why? It's a lot more fun to watch them squirm.
Oh, I watched them squirm all right.
It's just terrible. All right.
That's just because you gave them monkeypox.
Oh.
It's pox.
It's M-pox.
Whatever, I don't care.
Tox,
Not your channel.
Yeah, let's. I mean, I'm gonna get the golden dollar sign because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
They'll give you the golden dollar sign because of saying something that's accurate?
Yes.
Because box?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Culture.
Chunky pox? Really? They're gonna give it to you over chunky pox?
I didn't mean to make everybody uncomfortable.
Sergeant Giratina is like, what? 3 more seasons? Yes, 3 more.
I know.
5 seasons of this mess. Wait, now Reaper comes in with a hot take. I'd rather stick my my business in a blender and hit the power button than be forced to watch ranks. Look, I did a top 5 today on that. The Tox didn't even write.
I
Tox?
can't believe you
Tox
didn't
is
take
right.
the chance to do the Eve 6 song with that that comment.
Wow.
Tox can write.
Inside Out. I want to put my man meat deep in a blender, watch it spin round to a beautiful oblivion.
Oh God, yeah, that song. Okay. I know.
Rendezvous and I'm
What are you
through
talking
with
about?
With you. I thought that's what he was going for, trying to make you sing. But
You know what's happening on Tuesday at 9 p.m.?
I don't know.
Watching
my gaming stream.
Oh,
Members.
Wait, everybody just remembered that. Oh yeah, if you are a gold tier member on my channel, which is $5 a month, twice a month at least, sometimes 3 times a month, on Tuesday, this guy, Comix Division, and I will be watching movies together, which means we're doing a watch party, and you can be there. You just have to register. It will be in the community tab starting tomorrow. And you just have to sign up and show up. You just need to use your stream name, whatever it is, on the tube or whatnot. You only have to be a member of one of our channels. You don't have to be both. Your level of membership is called Sucker with a Lot of Dough.
Take my money, damn it.
Oh, okay.
Take my
Same
money
thing.
to him.
Anything of that level or higher for either of us, you're welcome to join us. Tomorrow night is what?
Watching The Crow.
That's right.
1994 Crow.
The original Crow, not the crappy Crow. The original
you mean
Crow.
Tuesday night? Not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's
Tuesday
Monday Night
night.
Meltdown.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Tuesday night. You're gonna want to watch it.
I missed all of that. My crotch is really distracting.
I don't mean to be like that. I just want to bring awareness to the pox. It's going to be the next pandemic.
I've always liked to think of my crotch as being really distracting too.
Yeah.
It'll be just in time for the election.
Oh my God! How can a man procreate with something so small? Yay!
I'm telling you,
Just use it for peeing.
Talks me.
You guys ain't taking me serious. Pox is going to be the next demic for just in time for the erection. I mean election.
I don't think you can say election on TV either. Anyway,
Correction? I'll get out of here. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
No, it's fine, Mike.
I need to put more cream on.
I am nowhere near you. You have no chance of making me uncomfortable.
I'm kind of itchy. So
I bet.
I kind of feel like he might be Tox's cousin if you just take a look at him with those nodules.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's a resemblance.
All right. Well, my crotch
He's a
is
mutation.
gone. Let's get back to this. Inebriated Plutarch says it's the best crow. No, it's the only crow.
Besides Crow from MST3K, but yeah.
CJ's
Really?
like, my crotch, I know that guy. Yeah.
What were you doing?
It's a rash. What now? What now? Yeah, I'm waiting for whatever's happening in the background to finish happening. So,
What's happening in the background?
right now it's a weird screen with no icon. Yeah, I don't want that.
Nothing but dead
air.
air.
Oh, very good.
Culture Casinos. Dead air.
That's right. That's right. Argentum says, go take an oatmeal bath. Well, there you go.
Oh, shit. That puppet's back.
Which one?
It was a
The
nipple.
blue one with the glasses. and the
Oh, no, that's
Hey,
Jolly.
look
weird
at that.
mustache.
He is an official co-host of this show.
Sorry, I stepped away from the camera for a minute. Mike said he had a special announcement.
Wash
for you.
the microphone.
Yes, you need to not rub up against that.
Yeah, you might want to like burn your entire
mic's down
house
there.
down to sanitize it.
What is this wet, sticky stuff here?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
It's like a thought. Touch it. Rub your face all over it.
I already touched it.
Okay. Not just
Don't taste it.
It's kind of creamy.
You suddenly want bananas.
Apparently, he has a craving for bull's milk.
All right. Well, Mad's
there it is.
Mad's in the chat. I don't know if you did what I asked earlier and made sure he got an invite to the show.
You didn't ask me to do that.
Yes, I did before we started.
I'm pretty sure we sent that to DevNull.
And I'm pretty sure he has a permalink. And I'm pretty sure that he's now a member.
That's
which
right. He is.
finally proves
He is
that
a
he's
member.
a subscriber.
That's right. He's a fan.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
He
anyway.
has a permanent link to this.
Yes.
Permanent link to the permanent disaster.
That's right. So look. So Tuesday night we're gonna watch The Crow together. So if you are a gold tier or higher, seriously, it's like less than a cup of coffee. You can upgrade
Less
from
than a Starbucks coffee.
Yeah. Well, you can upgrade for. I think it's less than everybody's coffee now, but you can actually upgrade from where you are now if you so choose, and you can watch 2 to 3 movies a month with us if you want to. We're kind of not very well behaved as an audience.
And they send you a copy of the movie, I believe.
We are. No, you can just watch it with us. We're not sending. What are you talking about? 70s? We don't have a budget.
A budgie. You don't have a budgie.
Wait, Mad says he certainly does not have a link.
He does. That's how he got in last night.
Oh. All right.
That was a super secret link, though.
Hey, Jolly, check the chat.
What happened in the chat?
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, I don't like any of this at all. Are you having secret messages with Jolly?
Yes, we are.
I'm very uncomfortable about that.
For the purposes of humor.
I'll try to on the next commercial break here.
All right.
All right. Well,
so I have to say that Rings of Power, this year, is like season 8 of Game of Thrones mixed with Andor. So it's cringe-worthy pain extended. That's what it is, and it's a bunch of women telling the main characters in the Lord of the Rings how to become their best selves. That's what I've seen in the first 3 episodes.
You're not wrong.
No, Isildur telling, "Oh, you need to be a man," and telling Gandalf, not Gandalf, "Oh, you need to be a magician," right?
You be a man.
Yeah, you need to be a man. You need there. You know, it's just. And until the end of episode 3, it was like women 45, men 0. Now it's women 45, men 1. So, and that's, just Numenor. And who gives a crap about them? They're all dead.
I just made a realization.
Is that a cough I hear, Jolly?
Oh, what?
I got a little horse in my throat.
I
hate horse.
What?
Nothing.
You know what would go down and really help you with that, Jolly? Some cottage cheese.
What?
When you said go down, I was totally thinking of the Gentleman's Club again.
Oh, I'm sure you were.
All right. Well, we have one last quick topic. We were going to make the show a little shorter tonight because we're already at almost 2 hours. We're almost
Hold
at 2
on,
hours.
hold on.
Who's a little shorter?
Oh, no.
Sorry, a little premature
hell?
there. A little premature.
What was that? That was not Gary, was it?
Yeah, no.
No.
Let's pick up the final commercial to get into the final segment, and then we will wrap it up so everybody can participate in the last part of the show, which is the outro. Which get your AOAOs ready here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Let's sit later, Brahma, later.
I'm
Tox.
getting it ready.
Okay.
Are you tired of the same old buffet food at Wang's? Have you had enough dong to last you a lifetime? Well, take just a few more steps past those single-minded restaurants and dive into Sherry's Slam & Clam. Sherry's Slam & Clam Shellfish Bar is truly all you can eat, unlike the 2 shrimp limit that stingy bastard Wang has. In a hurry, let Sherry stuff your box. To go! Be shellfish and take all you want from Sherry's Slam & Clam. Located next to the 3rd Street Bolorama, Sherry's is open 6 days a week. If you are looking to slam clam, get to Sherry's today.
I was trying to cut back on my alcohol consumption. You guys are not helping tonight. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate you sticking around. I hope you're enjoying yourself somehow. We've got wait, we don't have this. We're not going to talk about Black Myth. Wukong. Why did this not change? It is a great game. I mean, it's.
What were we going to talk about?
Apparently not this. I think it was. Oh. No, let's rerun the intro thing because, here. Oh, there it is. Fans want Weird Gambit in the MCU. You guys remember that from Deadpool and Wolverine? Weird Gambit?
I thought he was the best part of the whole film.
Yeah, it's terrible Cajun accent.
Oh, wait, Chris Evans was the best part of the film.
Yeah. So no.
Wait.
What?
It was Happy Deadpool. Nice Pool, I think was the best part.
Nice pool.
Canadian pool.
Canadian.
It was a Wrexham pool. So they had one of the players from their
pool?
soccer team came over to that.
Well, we don't. Okay, so let's grab this. Let's grab this. We're gonna get to this story.
What are you doing?
The story. We need to get, so everybody can be on the thing, and then we can do the story.
So you want the story there? You want that? Then
and then
I'm just pressing buttons while you're pressing buttons.
Okay, you do the thing. Thank you for doing the thing. All right. Hey, look, good productions. I don't know what's happening right now, but I do know this.
So close.
It was. It was. MCU fans push for Channing Tatum's Gambit in Avengers Secret Wars. Let me tell you that there's actually a deleted scene from the film where he survives. In Deadpool and
yeah,
Wolverine.
but you'd still need closed captioning to understand half the freaking lines he tried to mumble through.
Yeah. So after Channing Tatum's Gambit movie was canceled following Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox, fans wondered if they'd ever see him. And they did, unfortunately. On Tuesday, however, those questions turned to hope again when Ryan Reynolds released footage from the wildly popular film that suggests Gambit did survive. And now fans are already rallying for where they want to see Gambit next. On social media, Reynolds released a scene that appeared in Deadpool Wolverine, but fans probably didn't catch it.
Hold on a second.
Okay, we're holding.
What? Oh, no.
Oh, good.
Good
God.
That was
what
quick.
happened? That looks infected, Jolly.
He's muted.
You're also muted, Jolly.
Yeah,
Did you share something, Jolly?
Something.
What are you talking about, guys?
You
Do you feel itchy?
Yeah.
A little, maybe. I think I got
You should.
You have trouble walking right now?
I think I got a pimple coming in right here.
You might need some ointment or a flamethrower. I don't know.
Can you open your mouth and say ah? Yeah, you shouldn't have let Mike in there.
Yeah.
In where?
Well, you touched the microphone and then stuck your finger in that throat, and now you're looking a little bit under the weather, sir.
I stick my finger in all kinds of throats. That's nothing new. Jeez. Other places
Well,
too.
that one wasn't the one to do it with.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You might have the Gades.
You might have the M-Pox. Ba-doobidop.
The pox.
Yeah.
Pox.
It's like you ate cereal. It's like you ate cereal in a household with Mike Roach back in the 80s.
Wait, what?
Fauci specifically told you not to.
Yeah, don't do that.
This isn't good.
Cereal.
Yeah, dude, you are the equivalent of those kids prior to 2020 that were licking toilet seats, bro.
Wait, what? No,
Yeah,
no,
Mike,
I haven't done that in weeks.
When Mike tells you he wants you to watch The Thing with him, he's not talking about the movie.
I don't watch this thing. That's
You know what? We actually watched the thing. We might actually have to fight the damn puppet.
Tina's right. You might need a doctor.
Yeah, I think you might.
Okay. What do you guys think it's okay? I'm sure I'm not contagious. Culture, did you want to I don't know, hug it out after the show?
No.
You sure about that, Culture?
You might be
Yes.
flammable.
Yeah. In fact, if you come near me, will definitely be flammable. Speaking of which, we need to wrap this up, folks. All right. Look, I
definitely
just
wrap
want
it up.
I just want
I should have
wanted
wrapped it up.
I wanted to talk about this real quick because I think it's ridiculous. I don't think this guy needs to be anywhere. It's not that I wouldn't want to see Gambit, because I would, but I don't think you need to just keep adding these old X-Men or types of characters in, as Fox characters in, willy nilly. I think it has to be something that would add to things. And I
think that's kind of the point, is there never was a Fox Gambit with him.
I mean, do we really need to have Channing Tatum as Gambit again?
No. I mean, the suit looked stupid. It squeezed his face into just a giant mush ball. You couldn't understand half of the things he said. Yeah, he looked fat.
We know he's not, but he looked
I didn't mind the cameo. I don't need a movie with it.
I didn't mind the cameo either.
No. Well,
I thought the cameo was fun, and I thought the jokes that they were making were hilarious, with him never having a chance to be a hero, and how he came out of his dad's ball sack.
But what we do need to have is Wesley Snipes' Blade again in a movie on its own.
That I completely agree with.
100% need to have that.
The joke played out in Deadpool and Wolverine. You don't need to make a movie out of that. I'm talking about Gambit still. Yes, Blade should be made.
Really agree.
But the joke was played out. They made the joke. The joke was funny. Don't turn the joke into reality.
All right. On that note, I am going to say I'm deadly against this. I do not want this in my life. And
deadly
against this. Yeah, deadly. All right. Well, there's that. Anybody have anything else to say to any of the things we said tonight before we get into the last of the supers and we start the outro business?
I hope Jolly's okay.
I was going to say, you know how much I don't like puppets, but Jolly, you should probably go see a doctor.
Yeah, now. Right now.
You should probably get inoculated against that.
It's kind of oozing over here, guys. I don't know if I should turn the camera on.
No, let's not do that.
If the urgent care is closed, go to the emergency room.
Yeah.
Hang on. Maybe I can put on a mask.
Yeah, go ahead and put a mask.
Yeah, those do a lot.
Okay.
That's better. Much better.
Yeah, you look great.
You could go and get El Perro to lick you. That might.
That would help.
You kind of needed the goalie before Mike came along to help you kind of deflect those things.
I don't know if your vision is blurred, but you have pox in your eyeballs now, right?
Am I what?
Yes. Eyeball pox.
I don't want nothing on my balls, man.
All right. On that note, let's get to these supers. We got Southern Bell. Southern Bell spent a 5 culture cash on saying, for Halloween, Brahma and his lady will dress up as Sauron and Galadriel. Wow.
Oh, I was going to tell you guys, we finally came up with a good name for her.
Oh?
Everybody needs to go back and watch Comix Division's last 10 minutes of 2 Thursdays ago on the Thursday Night Throwdown, where we tell the story of what the wife did.
And
now the new nickname for the wife is the Butcher.
The Butcher.
That's it.
It works with the bull, and it works with what she did to the bull's thing.
Yes. Brahma Butcher. That's right. Proper. Well done.
The Butcher's cutting up some tube steak.
No, man.
I suddenly got the feeling that I need to go, I don't know, beat up some people in black pajamas with a bunch of cool looking turtles with staffs and sais and nunchucks and stuff.
You're gonna go full Ninja Turtle?
Just call me Casey.
That's right, Casey.
Yes, Jesus, that story is still scary.
It
Imagine living it.
It's a terrible story. But
that
Tina
story
Guzman
hurt my wife.
For 2 Culture Casino cash says, what's your take on the 1980s Flash Gordon? Probably one of the best films ever made with the greatest soundtrack ever made.
Right behind
classic
Channing Tatum's Gambit.
No.
Yeah.
Taylor Kitsch is the only real Gambit.
Yeah.
Flash.
I All right. Speaking of flashing, Southern Belle for another 2 culture.
There it is.
I'm going to get so claimed. A Southern Belle for 2 Culture Casino caches.
Somebody claims you.
ISS called. Needs CC to rescue them out of space. I will happily do that. Tell you what, I will reach out to Elon tomorrow and tell him I will be happy to volunteer.
It's not his fault. It's Boeing.
No, I know. I will volunteer for the rescue mission. He's going up to get him. Boeing is like, we're going to send this capsule down.
These
that
people
we
want to be rescued.
Screwed up.
You guys can wait a year for that 2-week mission to end, right?
Oof, man.
Oh, have you heard the latest on that though? The sounds, the noises coming out of the
they
Boeing
might have to jettison the thing because it might blow up.
I think it's Event Horizon is about to happen.
Did they use a Logitech controller to get there?
But they're hearing this sonar type noise.
Gentlemen,
we bought these thrusters from a Chinese company. I don't know
Yes,
why they
Mr.
don't
Casino, what would you like to say?
I'd like to get to the next super chat, please.
How does
Okay.
Jason kill all
Jesus
these people?
Christ.
I
If
can't
you don't get 'em
see a
here,
damn thing.
Well, you ruined the last one.
I'm just saying, SFXF 314 Sabertooth Raptor for 2 Culture Casino Cash says, how would you all rate my space fighter? I think it's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I'm gonna get
It
around
is
to
sci-fi worthy cover.
It is, and I'm getting ready to try to print that STL file. I just gotta get some ABS that didn't.
He's
got to
get an actual printer, and he's got to set it up, and he has to learn how to use it, and then he has to get permission from
I have multiple
WDW Pro to
printers,
do
you
it.
jerk.
Does anybody have a machete? Anyone?
Boy,
Machete?
That's machete.
Machete.
Right.
Machete.
Yeah. Speaking of
Great movie.
amazing. Speaking of amazing.
I'm adding machete to the watch party.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, we're
Speaking
stocked up for a year.
Speaking of amazing people out there, Catzilla for 10 Culture Casino Cash as a contribution to Jolly's ER visit. Well, thank you for that,
We'll need it.
Catzilla. You are a lovely young lady. And
You owe me a $10 super chat, Culture.
Okay. And I will hopefully get to see you guys in Vegas again or San Antonio, which is coming up here in October. So very excited. Very excited. And
you guys have fun with that. All my San Antonio money just,
got spent.
Oh, yeah, that
it
sucks.
went out the window.
And I don't know that Jolly's going to make it till then.
I'm going to try. Yeah.
Actually, that would be kind of funny if you had a coffin and had Jolly in it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Maybe I could just get a give, send, go.
Oh, he'll
The
get a
wake,
coffin, all right.
the wake of Jolly.
Oh, that's right.
You guys are morbid. I'm not going to die from this. Jeez.
All right.
Culture
My
and
garage
comics
can
could
survive it.
There-
Again.
There are other
Carry
things that
you
you'll
in.
die from.
All right.
You know who you sound like, Jolly? You know who you sound like?
Jolly Green Shine.
It doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10, truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working. You should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy. That's what.
Well, yeah.
Hey, would you blow me?
Actually, you're on stage, Doc.
I know. Hey, would you blow me should be in Beach Bug for those memberships.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, would you blow me for 5 Culture Casino memberships? Thank you.
Sometimes
Thank
I get so
you.
mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get
Get
so
your
bad. I'm like,
AOs
I might
together.
grab a bat. I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. Say some
Go
shit
check
that I
out
can't
my
let
new
go. So
Sunday
just
morning
stay tuned
show.
for the rest of the show.
All right.
So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can Ayo, ayo. I'll play it on your face to make you go ayo. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. Ayo, ayo. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go
He died again.
Every night.
Always.
Thank you, folks. What a great way to kick off the fall season of the show. Thank you for all being here. Subscribe to everybody that was here. And thank you, chat. You are amazing.
Tuesday night, The Crow. Join Comix Division. Join Culture Casino's channel.
The Crow.
We'll be out there. The Crow.
We're out.
Ayo.
Crow, oh, ayo.
Still says it's live.